For the Cavaliers, this is a team keep that edge tonight. And you hear, but he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone.
Yeah. So no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots to get off his shot off the dribble, which is different from most three-point shooters. That's why some people.
To the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. You can feel the energy here at Air Canada Center. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. They were dominated last year. Not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Yeah, no splits here, partner. One team will have bragging rights, and the win tonight is the first step.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Flash in its shooting guard. Jared Sullinger is out there with Paxson. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Montgomery, and at the 3, the small forward. Swiped it away. Here's Day, and it's blocked. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Toronto. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks, Doris. Raptors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Buckner. Canucks in the foul line jumper. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Flash passes to Sullinger. There's a good screen to the wing on the left. Lots of room. And it's Toronto with the rebound. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Winner. Rebounded by Flash. Cavaliers are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A floater, and the layup is up and in.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Francis. Inside, it's deflected. 11 feet away. Shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it opened things up for them in a big way. The defense was never able to string together any stops or get comfortable.
So it's Toronto now, following the three-pointer by Freak. Offline from the high post.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Here's Buckner following the basket by Freak. Lock at 6 to the middle. Shot to stop the run, and he lays it up and in.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. There's a screen. Passes it to Irving. Got a hand on it. Here's Paxson. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. Good
on the second free throw. Here's Francis. To the paint. Here's Day. It's deflected. Here's Flash. A steal. Pass to Buckner. Got a piece of it. Here's Montgomery. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those when he misses when he's got that much room.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to...
Here's Flash. He's got 11. Sowinger, screen on Rogers. Here's Montgomery. Can't get it to go.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Here's Rogers. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Flash. On the wing, Irving. There's the three. And the three is knocked down. Deep ball good, and a nice shot from Flash.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting team. Cavaliers #1. 5th, the Raptors.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
And so here's Toronto, trailing here by 8. Here's Day, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And here are the Raptors now. 5 on the clock. Here's Buckner, but he recovers it.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Second chance shot. Shot's good. He has 6.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
He was all alone on that one.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here is Rogers. He dishes it to Gibson. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass. Day's got his first points of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Irving with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Rogers. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Rogers has got 5 points so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And the Raptors with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by Freak to the right side. Here's Day. Offline with his 3.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Irving's shot is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Flash. He he's the guy they typically depend on to spark their scoring attack. And from what Coach was saying, that's going to hold true again here. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And so here's Cleveland. The Raptors getting the bucket. Back to George. Pass to Cobb. No good. And takes the three. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Flash. Flash has got 17 now.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets. They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
George against Christian.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Meredith.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Yeah, and it's been ugly. I mean, really ugly. They need to find a way to get a few easy baskets to try to build some confidence and some momentum.
So it's the Cavaliers now. 10-point lead. Here's Schmidt. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point line. Nothing yet going outside. Toronto working the ball around now. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Flash. 17 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And here are the Raptors now. Here's Meredith. And a foul on the shot. Will go to the strike for 2. For Toronto, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Flash. And fouled hard that time. No good to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
In their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
Greg, we've seen it so often. I mean, when you're talking close games, it typically comes down to free throw shooting, and he was on target from the stripe. And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
He hits the second from the line. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's deflected. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Flash has got 21. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers lead by 12. And we'll be back right after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's Flash. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Flash in a two-guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Sullinger in at the center. Irving attacking, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Sullinger left side with the fadeaway. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Here is Rogers. The feed today. Fades back. But they'll get another chance. Here is Rogers. And it's Irving with the rebound. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Flash. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Raptors trail by 14. The pass to Rogers. Lets the three fly. There it is. His third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And it's time for an injury report.
Okay, Kevin, I just talked with Toronto's head athletic trainer. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. A discouraging development for this team so early in the season. We'll see what kind of impact it has on them in the long term, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Here's Francis. They set the pick. Shoots off the screen. That's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sullinger.
Well, Kevin, a look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. 5th for free throw shooting, 8th in scoring. And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. I mean, they weren't afraid to play the game at a fast pace and run a little bit.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, error would have been a block, and it was.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Flash.
What a game we've seen here for Flash. 22 points, and talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Both free throws good from Flash. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He finished with 30 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Intercepted. Here's Day. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Sullinger's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Paxson is checked in. Cleveland leading by 14. Kicks it to George. The 10-footer. It's a big high bounce and goes in. George has got 4 points in the quarter. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Down low. Here's Meredith, and it's denied.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Raptors shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Inside, the steal. Here's Flash. Toronto grabs the miss.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Here's Christie. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. That's good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
There's the pick. Here's Flash. 26 points for him. Harrison passes to Gibson. And a missed layup.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Here's Flash. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Raptors trail by 17. Passes to Christie. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Christie's got his first points of the game.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking it down.
But they recover it. Here's Flash. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Warner. Here's Harrison. Pass to Christie. It's hauled in by George.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
From deep. Cleveland gets it back. And there's the pass to Flash. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Left side, Gibson. A baseline J. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Gibson's got his first 2 points of the night.
I don't think they come much easier than that look.
Here's Flash. Back to George. Crew on the 14-footer. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers on top, up by 15. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
The only accurate way to describe your interior defense was dominant. Were you looking to set a tone with all of those block shots?
I mean, we're always looking to come out and set a tone like
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
We've got Rogers, and it's Francis in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's the screen. Pass to Buckner. High post try. It's deflected.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Can't hit from 12.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Montgomery from out on the wing. He knocks it down. He's got 7.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's Francis. Here's Buckner. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
To the paint. That's tipped. And he gets it to go.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Here is Day. Passes it to Francis. The 3. Here's Buckner. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 12.
Move the ball.
Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Irving's got 14 points.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
You stink, Toronto!
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
Last season. Freak number 1. Kyrie Irving 3rd.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
And Toronto has possession. It's an 18-point game. Looking to end his cold spell. And Jay gets it to go. He has 6. Cavaliers have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Irving passes to Flash. Back to Irving. It's deflected. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Rogers. And the 3-ball is good. Rogers has got 15.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Paxson passes to Flash. Montgomery guarded by Rogers. Pass to Flash. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Day. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here is Rogers. He's got 15, and that one's good.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving drives in.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established.
The ref in that situation, if there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Here's Francis. Pass to Buckner. Day, the pass to Francis. Shoots from 12. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Montgomery. They set the pick. This is it to Flash. 6 to shoot. Pass to Montgomery. Here's Sullinger. That one wide left. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Pass to Buckner. He kicks it today. Here's Francis. And again, Toronto with the triple.
12 straight points on the three-pointers, and the D ships.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Raptors knocking down the tray. It's a 4-point ball game. Pass to Buckner. It's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Coming off a terrific season. Last season he averaged 25 points per, 15 assists, and just over 5 steals. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library. He lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. George is checked in. And so here's Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. A pass to Flash, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Cavaliers with possession here, leading by 5. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 19-5 run here. There's the 3. Another shot. Christie can't make it. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Flash. Down low. It's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And he cuts off the fast break with a monster slam.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Here's Flash. 27 points for him. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And so here's Cleveland. It's a 5-point game.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And you know what, though? I like the fact that he still chose that conservative finish there, just making sure he got the deuce.
Here's Gibson following the score by Cleveland. Nice fadeaway to get over the top. Gibson's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And a chance to check out the stats for Gibson. Some last season stats for him. First in rebounding, first in assists. And we can't forget the league leader last season in steals per game, making a huge impact defensively.
And, you know, getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is to do? That's a great asset for a team as well.
McLemore's checked in for Cleveland. Out to the right wing. Christie the pass to Warner. Here's Gibson. Stolen by George. They're running. Pushing it up. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Flash. The dish to McLemore. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
That's good. 6 points for him.
You know, he doesn't have much quickness, but he'll still attack the rim when given the chance.
Here's Flash. He's got 29 points. On the pass is Schmidt. Pass to Flash.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Raptors trail by 8. Passes to Harrison. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Christie kicks to Gibson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gibson's got 6.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Flash passes to Cobb. Dishes to George. Releases from 15. Can't get it to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And a foul called on 3. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Days checked in. Pass to Harrison. Wide open look. Christie can't make it.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Back to Irving. It's up a 3. They get it back. Paxson. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And we've watched. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Raptors trail by 8. So on the floor for Cleveland. Flash, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Montgomery in at the small forward. Here's Francis. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. And back at 2.
The wheels have completely come off on him here in the second half.
No good on the quick 3.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Sullinger, the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Montgomery. Bullseye.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. There's the screen out left to the wing. Here's Buckner. so he draws the foul on the shot and a trip to the line to shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. To the inside. Sullinger with the bucket.
They should continue. To get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through. And again, no good by Toronto. Cleveland with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Flash passes to Irving. And a draw from three-point range. Raptors trail by 8. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Francis, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Day. And the 3 off target. Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Flash. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here is Day. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Day's got 4 this quarter.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Montgomery, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The pass to Leonard. Here is Rogers. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot. And it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Irving. Here's Francis. Here's Flash. Lets the 3 fly, and the shot is good. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Francis. He feeds it today. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And Day drops them both. Cleveland leading by 8. Irving dishes to Sullinger. To the paint, and it's blocked. They get it back.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't get a chance for the and one.
He's off on the first. he's good on the second. Here is Day. Pass to Francis. Tries it from the top of the key, and dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Flash. Got a hand on it. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Paxson's checked in. Here's Paxson. Sullinger the screen. Passes it to Flash. Clock at 6. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. From deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Francis. Shot from 12. Great D that time from Irving. Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Montgomery. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Miller. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Here's Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's deflected. Straight Toronto. Here's Day. And the layup is good. Day's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
To the middle. Here's Paxson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Day, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Montgomery. Great look there, but off target. Here's Francis. And that one misses.
Francis. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Irving passes to Flash. Down low. Here's Paxson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Francis. Covered by Irving. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Day. Gets a hand on it. Paxson pulls it in. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Cav. Well, Toronto's head coach had some words for his team over the break. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the 3-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
To the inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. No good on that one.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And he sinks the second. And so here's Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. There's the pick.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
On the wing, Irving. Here's Flash. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And good on the basket. Book it. 16 points.
Really never lost their focus, even as the games got tight.
I agree with you. I mean, and now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's really the point where they add a few more points to the lead, and I think they can put this thing away and consider it over.
Rodgers against Sullinger. Stolen. Here's Flash. Outside Irving. Off the screen. And he hits the jumper for 2. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
To the middle. Here's Day. No luck. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Montgomery. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Cleveland.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop that. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.